Hello, Kerbonauts, and welcome to this series. It's the Reddit Challenge series. So every week on the Kerbal Space Program subreddit, they've got a new challenge, and what we're going to do is we're going to start from the beginning, the first challenge that ever went out, and hopefully this can be just a weekly series where we go ahead and try to meet the challenge of the week from the Kerbal Space Program subreddit. Now I'm pretty excited about this one because the first challenge is to the moon and back. So what we've done here is I've made a small craft. I'm going to try and do it with a probe. We'll see what happens. And this is in the .22 upgrade, although I haven't modified this with any .22 parts. So you should be able to play this regardless of what version you're on. It does have a few fuel lines and all that in it. So what we're going to do is have a ridiculous amount of boosters. We've got our side rockets set up in an asparagus pattern here, and then we've got our mid stage and then the actual landing probe with a couple of parachutes on it just in case we can't get back to Kerbin under our own power. So let's see how we do. Well, this can't be a good sign. Wobbling. Alright, now I didn't set up my staging right. So we'll go ahead and pull the rockets down. And that should be it. That looks like we've got it all set up right. I don't want the parachutes to come out as soon as I kick the main engine on for the lander. Okay. Alright, now we're good. I'm not even using the main engines right now, I'm just using the boosters. Probably too many. How many is too many? So far. I realize that I put these in an X pattern, and that makes for some weird flying, because when I want to turn east here, we'd be flying a little crooked on a diagonal. Oh well. Alright. About 25,000 meters. Start the turn. And you see what I mean by flying on an angle? Ugh. Ugly. Doing 57,000. It's not great. Jeez. I probably won't want to put them in an X again. Yes. There we go. Alright, so let's get up into an orbit here. Okay. And we're in space. There's the music. That's about good enough. Try to circularize some. Oh. Now I do have a vectoring nozzle on the back here, so I need to use it just a little bit so I can steer. This rocket's way too big for this little probe to swing it around. Whoa. Alright. Power. Oh. Too late? Aim it up just a little bit. I like to see this in front of me, not behind me. So it'll catch up here. Bring those up just a little bit more. Ah, here it comes. All right. Oh, and I'm offline too. That's not going to be good. I do want to keep really flat on this plane, the same plane as the moon's orbit, so makes it a lot easier to land on it. Alright, settle down now. And close enough, so we'll always be in space now. 74, 179. Meh. So it's a little eccentric. That's okay. So I want to beat the moon out here. And I'll be going so slow at the top of this orbit up here, I can usually wait for the moon to come hit me. So I'm going to get it a little bit less than 90 degrees, I suppose. And right now is when I should be doing my burn if I want to do it. So gotta give it a little throttle again. Just to swing the nose around. Throttle all the way up. I'm going to try and put this right out to, let's check the levels. Level out so I can make sure we're right on target. I'll put this right out to 11.4 million meters. Fuel. Oh, great. All right. Close. Should start seeing some kind of an intercept come in. There it is. So right now we're on track to come in at 127,000 meters over the moon. I'll give it a little more gas. Which way does that go? Ooh, 40,000 meters. Perfect. That's great. That's what I want. All right. All right. So, see you, Kerbin. And hello, Moon. Cool. All right. So we need to turn the time warp off. Uh-oh. This doesn't look right. Now what's going on here? Oh. Ah, there we go. Well, that was weird. And okay. Hey, Moon. A little bit of gas to get turned around. All right. Whoops. Too much. Uh-oh. I want to land on the sunny side. Come on, swing around. Oh, come on now. Come on now. 30,000 meters. There we go. Okay. Come up here. I want to land on this bright side of the planet because landing in the dark sucks. Okay. Uh-oh. Still somewhat level. I want to land kind of in the same plane here because when I take off, I want to go exactly west or east to stay in the same plane. So that should put me down right in the right area. Alright, let's get a little closer to landing. I always hate warping at this stage because I'm always afraid I'm gonna go too far and kill myself. Whoa, speaking of which, 24,000, that's low. And I haven't jettisoned this rocket yet because for as long as I have fuel, I really want to use it because I need all the fuel I can get. Oh, good, this place is sunny. Really good here. 100 meters per second. That's great. Yeah, it's not too bad in here. That's good. Falling really nicely. Oh, I can't swing this rocket around fast enough to chase my trajectory path here. There we go. Alright, so we'll let this fall for a little while. Alright, come down to about 12,000 meters now. Doing pretty well. Turn the lights on. Let's put the gear out too. I am going to have to get rid of that. But I want to borrow its fuel for as long as I can. Alright, let's slow down just a little bit. Get a little low. I like this nice big engine on the bottom. I certainly can't land like this. I mean, I could try, but it's not worth the risk. We are getting close now. Oh, there we go. Lander engine going. So it takes quite a bit more throttle. Whoop. There goes something. Oh, never mind. I'm going to try and get this under 10 meters per second when we hit. Lights are hitting the surface. And stop. All right. Here we are. On the moon. There's Kerbin. Okay. Don't need the lights anymore. And let's see where we ended up. Okay. A little north of where I'd want to be, but that's okay. I'll try and fly straight east here. Let's see what happens. Okay. See you, moon. Don't need the gear anymore. I don't need to fly that high over the moon. 15,000 meters or so. I forget what the highest peak of the moon is. That's good. Enjoy the view. Nice. Alright, so I'll get up to about 10,000 meters and circularize and then try to see where we're at. Alright, now I don't want to waste a ton of fuel before I even get off the moon. But I also don't want to crash into it. Just get a basic orbit going. That's just fine. Alright. Make sure I don't hit anything. Nope, good. You see that blue line disappear, that's not a good sign. This is going to be a problem, though. Okay. Alright. Now I want to point up in the direction I travel. So I'm pointing straight down. This should bring. Oh. I'm pointing out. That's not what I want. What I want to do is turn point the direction of travel. I'm going to point down at the surface, but that should be it. South. Ah, I don't want to point south. I want to point north. That's not north. That's out. Crazy. So what I'm trying to do is point the nose up at the North Pole, so I'm going to bring this up. I also don't have a ton of fuel. So, okay. There it goes. Line up my orbits there. Come out to the epistasis. Alright. Alright. Close enough. I decided to level up just a little bit, since we're already at the apostasis. Okay. There we go. Now that's pretty good. Come on around to about the back side of the moon. And when I leave the moon, we're already moving 542.5 meters per second sideways, and I have 11.4 millimeters. So if I try to shoot a straight line to the moon, I'll end up out here somewhere because I'm also moving sideways. So what I actually want to do is plan on exiting the moon, kind of heading in this direction, and that'll hit a square on bullseye. So the path will tell me when I connect, but if I understand that, I can always I can start burning right around here, so I can imagine myself ejecting this way, and I'll show you. All right, pretty good. Turn the right way first of all. We're doing on fuel. Great. I think this will be a success. Famous last words. All right. That's a good sign. So what's happening now is I'm on a trajectory to just stay in orbit around Kerbin. Along with the moon. We're not really on an intercept yet, but you'll see as we continue burning. I have plenty of fuel. Ooh, I forgot to fix my staging. Didn't notice that. There we go. As we continue to burn, this should. Well, that's not good. I might have burned just a little bit too early there. This work. Oh, a ton of fuel. Yeah, let's go for a ride. Oh, this is 39 millimeters. Wow. All right. Well, nobody said we couldn't go for a little ride. All right. See the moon swinging around? And then you can see our other moon right out there in Kerbin. You can really see it in the warp like that. Good. Okay. How are we looking here? Oh, want to intercept with the moon again. Well, that makes sense. But I don't want to be on an intercept with the moon. We want to come into Kerbin. I'm coming all the way up to the apostasis here because it'll take the least amount of fuel to pull that trajectory into Kerbin. Good. Already facing the right way. Opposite direction of travel. I'll burn. Here we go. 6 million. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hope I don't hit the moon on my way through. 1 million above Kerbin. I'm just going to draw back a little bit. 93,000 meters above Kerbin. So here's the fun view. Don't hit me, Moon. Jeez. Okay, good. All right. Where's Space Center? Ooh. Space Center's right there. So let's see if I can't land on it. We're in a pretty level orbit here. So hopefully, enough fuel. Yeah, I got lots of fuel. It's gonna take lots to bring this orbit in, though. All right, lock that in. Try and land on the Space Center before it gets dark. Still good on fuel. Oop, too much. I'm not worried about being stuck in space right now. 5,000 meters, that won't be a problem. See if I can't just kind of skim through the outer atmosphere here, do a little aero braking. Maybe we'll shoot for about 50,000 meters and see what happens. Where am I now? 80,000. Uh-oh. Will have to do it. Doing almost 2,400 meters per second, so should be okay. All right. Yeah, it's not gonna let me warp anymore. Still coming down into the atmosphere. Is it gonna break me too much? Nah, it's good. 236,000. Oh yeah, we're good. Okay. So let that slow down a little bit. When we get to about this part, I can't warp anymore, so I'll just cut the video and I'll come back when it's time to descend. All right. Well, I don't have a ton of fuel left. Just a little sliver. I'm not worried about staying out in space. I'm going to land on Kerbin at some point. I just kind of want to control where I am. It's always fun to try and land in the Space Center, so let's see how close we can get. Bring this in. And I'm going to hit the plane on the dark side right now. Here comes my path. Feel good? Oh, just a tiny little sliver left. I'll just give it the rest and see what happens. That's it. Now we're coming down to the ocean. I don't think that'll help. And it might be dark. There we go. Comes the continent where the space station is, or where the space center is. Still in 4x warp here. It's going to take a while to come down. Who knows, maybe the atmosphere will slow us down enough to hit the space center. But it's close enough to call it a recovery. There it is. Oh well. Close. All right. Well, we did good. No problems. So, Reddit challenge number 1, success. To the moon and back. If you like this series and you want to see me keep doing the Reddit weekly challenges, whether it's to help you figure out how to do them or just for entertainment, we had a couple small slight screw ups on this one, so hopefully that was a little bit entertaining. But other than that, I just kind of like the challenges um, and seeing if we can do them. Now I will post up how long it took me to figure out some of these things, because I certainly had quite a long time of failure before I eventually figured it out. It's been a while since I tried to go to the moon, and it was an earlier version of Kerbin, so I'd forgotten how to do it. But if you like the series, give it a like, or just go ahead and give the entire channel a subscribe, and we'll do more of these Reddit challenges. Thanks for stopping by.